D-Law was free. D-Law was free.
Okay, so he played it out.
Right.
He's now 27 years of age.
And if Zeke had played his out, Skip, he'd have been 26. You know, running backs at the age of 26, with the amount of wear and tear Zeke's going to have in his back, Skip, they're going to give him 300-plus carries this year. Okay. And again next year.
All right. We're about to talk about this, but I'm just going to throw a quick number out there about Dak. Carson Wentz got $108 million guaranteed. Jared Goff just got $110 million guaranteed. I will bet you Dak is going to get 112, something in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do a hypothetical. He gets 112. Zeke got 50. They're best buddies. Mm-hmm. How's one buddy going to feel about the other buddy getting more than twice as much guaranteed as he got?
Because you understand, Skip.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I don't know. You keep telling me that Zeke is way more valuable than Dak.
But the quarterback, Skip, look, the quarterback, you look at some of these teams that have quarterbacks, and the quarterback's like, huh? Yeah. How did he get that? But just by position that he plays, that's what's so unfair about these contracts, Skip. They base it on the position that you play, not how good you are. So I'm looking at, like, you look at baseball, you look at basketball. A point guard can make just as much as LeBron James, who can make just as much as a center. Not that we really have centers, conventional centers anymore, Skip. But the quarterback, he needs to fall into this. Wide receivers and running backs. Zeke had to hold out 42 days just to get that, Skip.
See, the salary boundaries for the running back to me are out of whack. They're just not fair, which leads to Amari Cooper, still unsigned. Mm-hmm. He's going to make a nice check this year already. Right. But let's look at recently Michael Thomas got 5 years, $96.3 million. That's an average annual of 19.3. Yeah. That's 60.6 guaranteed.
Yes.
Let's look at Odell, 5 years, 90. He got $65 million guaranteed. What do you think Amari's going to get? Will he get more than 50 guaranteed?
Yeah,
yes, he will. Yes.
But here's the thing. You hear the Falcons talking about Julio is coming up short.
I'm not even dealing with him yet because it hasn't fallen.
And he says he wants more than 20. Yep. And then you got A.J. Green who's out. And so that's what Amari said. I'm cool. Jerry's already told him, Skip, he's going to make him top 5. Mm-hmm. Okay, with top 5, you look at where these numbers are going, that's going to be somewhere between $18 and $21 million. So Amari's not going to be like, okay, I'm not terribly disappointed, but Skip, nobody says, okay, you know what? My contract's up. I'm cool with being the fourth highest paid. Okay. You know how that works, Skip. Okay. I want to be the highest. So
help me out here. Okay. Then a month from now.
Yes.
How will Ezekiel Elliott feel as he walks back into the Cowboy locker room thinking, Dak got more than twice as much as me. Amari got a whole lot more than I got.
Yes.
And Demarcus Lawrence got a lot more than I got. Wait a second.
Those are things he should have thought about, Skip, before he started playing running back. You understand where
I don't think he thought about that at all.
No, all you was
hoping. As a little kid, he said, "Give me the ball." Right?
You know what, Skip? When you like, okay, when I wanted to play in the NFL, I didn't really know what position I was going to play. I was going to be happy to play anything.
Absolutely.
So you understand, Skip, quarterback's going to make the most. It goes quarterback, and then it goes guys that have to go get after the quarterback. Mm-hmm. That's why the Aaron Donalds, the Khalil Macks, and the Von Millers, and now D-Law makes what they make because the quarterback. Well, if the quarterback's making X, well, you got to pay the guy that's going to bring X down. You got to pay Y big-time money also. Skip, Zeke understands. Zeke had to hold out 42 days just to get this. Quarterbacks don't miss a beat.
Yep.
Quarterback is really the only position that never has to even threaten to hold out to get their money. Every other position will have to threaten to get what they do. Look at Khalil Mack, Skip. What else could he have done? Look at Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's a defensive player of the year and had to hold out. Khalil Mack was a defensive player of the year, had to hold out.
Let's go down my Cowboy offensive line. Ty Smith, did he hold out?
No.
Did Zach Martin?
No. Travis
Frederick? Did Lyle Collins?
No.
They all got huge money. Zach Martin's deal is close to Zeke's. It's just under Zeke's, but it's a lot of money.
When you look at the running backs, look at Le'Veon. What do you have to do, Skip? Zeke, what do you have to do? What's Melvin Gordon doing right now, Skip? Like I'm saying, the running back, quarterbacks have never even threatened to hold. Now, once upon a time, Skip, but since this new CBA in 2011, quarterbacks don't have to worry about anything. What you call him had another year, had this year, and his 5th-year option. Jared Goff. Okay. And they redid it. I don't know what the Cowboys are waiting on, Skip, for your guy.
I told you, I already predicted the other bombshell is about to drop. But I got to tell you, it must have just happened, but down on Wall Street, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones were there this morning
They
to
ring the bell?
ring the bell to open the New York Stock Exchange, and I bet Jerry was ringing it with vigor.
New York, y'all let Jerry Jones, knowing y'all playing, the Giants are playing this week, and y'all let him in there.
Yeah, but he'll just hop right back. He'll probably copter over to Teterboro and private jet back to Dallas. And I'm pretty sure after today's practice, I'm going to guess. I
heard it was tomorrow, Skip. He's going to do it tomorrow.
Maybe it's tomorrow. But I thought Jerry could get back to do it post-practice.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Steve was telling me in the room that Jerry's going to have his thing tomorrow to talk about the contract.
They all deserve to have, as Stephen always calls it, a happy moment.
The kumbaya moment.
You got to have a happy moment. But I believe Jerry is very happy because Zeke won in the little picture, but I still think Jerry won in the big picture. He's got him under contract for 8 more years. Yeah. He's going to retire a Dallas Cowboy, I'm pretty sure.
Skip, you know good and well, all you do is looking at these next 3 years. You're looking at 2019, 20, and 21. Okay.
So he got his guaranteed 50.
Yes.
Is it going to break the bank? No. Is it great for a running back? Yes.
Right.
I will give you that.
Because what does it do, Skip? It keep advancing the ball. Saquon's coming up. Alvin Kamara's up. Yeah. Christian McCaffrey's going to be up.
And in 3 more years, you'll say, oh, he's underpaid. Am I right?
Yes.
Wow.
He has mitigating circumstances around him. Off the field, no choir boy, right?
Yep.
We've had incident upon incident after incident, some of them not publicized. Right. On the field, he will run through brick walls. Has he been healthy? Has he missed a game? He has not missed a game. Yeah. So again, so I think it kind of evened out, and Jerry finally kind of closed his eyes and said, okay, I'll sleep with my cell phone under my pillow, as you always say, because history would not just tell you, it would scream at you, there will be another incident.
Skip, Jerry knows that guy's special. Why you think Jerry says I earned the right to joke with him? Because although he stood side by side and said, we're not going to relitigate what transpired, but Zeke is like, I'm vouching for him. He knows that guy's special.
Okay. He also knows he is high risk.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? High risk off the field.
Yeah, he knew that when he drafted him.
He got suspended once, and I thought he should have been suspended for the Las Vegas incident, and I still don't know how he skated on that one, but thank you, Roger. Maybe it's a little makeup call. I don't know.
Skip Bayless, when you're worth $7 billion, what information can't you find out about a person? They did their homework on Ezekiel Elliott.
You would hope so.
They knew everything.
Yep.
They don't just go at Skip. They don't really. They ask as a courtesy. Urban, what you think of this kid? What's Urban gonna say? He's terrible? Because if that ever got out that Urban Meyer, who was a head coach, said something bad about a player, what do you think those 4 and 5 star guys?
He's not going to tell you.
Exactly.
And in some ways, I'm not sure Urban knew everything. Some of that's like plausible deniability. Just don't tell me.
Yeah, they send people out. You just, hey, he don't look like anybody. He's a friend. Man, what you think of Zeke Elliott? What type of guy is it? Oh, man, you don't even know who you're talking to, Skip.
Well, all I say is put the tape in. Because if you put in the tape against St. Nick's defense, and that was a national semifinal.
Oh, yeah.
230?
Wait,
230?
Look at the Big 12. The Big 12. The Big 10 championship.
Look at it.
And then that. And then against Oregon. But
it ran wild.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to, Skip. He came with red flags. But as Bill Davis, there was a scout came in there and asked me. He was asking about me. He didn't know I was in there because I was coaching. I was on work still, Skip. So I worked for the coach. And the scout came in there and said, "Well, Bill, tell me about this kid Sharpe." Bill said, "Hey, the tape is on the table. Hell, you ain't gonna believe anything I tell you anyway. Watch the tape. You watch the tape on this guy, Skip. You're willing to roll the dice because you realize from the moment you cut the tape on, he's special. He's improved his hands, so now you know he was a hell of a runner. Tremendous in blitz pickup, and now he can catch the ball too. He's a complete back.
Best back in football.
And guess what?
And now he's ours for a long time.
And Jerry says, you know what? Jerry says, I keep my phone on anyway. So if it's somebody I don't know to recognize the number, I'm gonna answer it anyway. But guess what? Anybody that's gonna call Jerry Jones that might have some information about Zeke, Jerry's got their number. It's popping up in his phone.
So I will conclude with the first line from Todd Archer's account of Zeke signing. This is on ESPN.com. He's been covering the Cowboys for years and years.
He took over for you, huh?
No. I didn't ever cover the Cowboys. I just wrote about it.
Oh, you just wrote about it? You were just living in Dallas,
lived it.
I lived it. I did. Todd Archer writes, now that running back Ezekiel Elliott has his contract extension, there is one thing left for the Dallas Cowboys to do, win the Super Bowl.
Whew.
I concur.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Skip. But before that happens, we're going to talk about it. They better sign Dak before they win the Super Bowl. Skip, if you...
Shall we? We got to get back to it.
Shannon, it's your only hope.
What? That's what I'm hoping.
Only hope.
What am I hoping for? I'm happy.
We have another impasse.
No, Skip, I'm not like that. I mean, you really think I'm like that, Skip? Oh, my goodness.
That version of you is definitely like that. So the Zeke frame pick, it's here to stay. It can be on display again? We're good to go?
It will, for the next 8 years, it's going to be on my bedside table, and it'll be the first thing I see when I wake up.
Woo.
Okay.
All right, that's commitment.
Okay.
You guys, we
For
mentioned
the next
it.
3 years. How about that? Yeah.
Jared Goff got paid as well, so how will that impact Dak? I gotta know what Skip is gonna say next. Don't forget, you can check us out every day on the Fox Sports channel on SiriusXM. We'll be right back.